Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another high quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm back on over at good old Mickey D's to go in an iconic classic for the first time on the channel ever, and guess what? It just happens to be on special too. That's right, and as you already know, it's the old standby for many of you, a favorite amongst a lot I'm sure, the filet of fish here at McDonald's. And just as the season of Lent is wrapping up, of course I had to give this one a shot, guys. And already I gotta say, I'm really digging the way this looks in my hand here right now. Pretty solid. So starting off with the obvious, it looks like what we've got here is a value-sized bun, but once you pop it, you're going to see there is no shortage of tartar sauce, guys. I'm definitely digging the amount of tartar on this for sure. And that's all sitting on the Alaskan pollock filet patty, and as you can see, looking nice and crispy. I have to admit the size does complement the bun, but then again, the bun is a little on the small side. And on the bottom, you'll notice we've got a half slice of American cheese, and as we get further into the review, you'll find out exactly why that is. But guys, I have to admit again, not a bad ingredients list on this one. It's kind of basic, just tartar sauce and cheese, and of course the fish. Let's give this one a shot and see how the flavor is going to be. So there you go, it's the iconic filet of fish, and we're definitely going to peep this out. And peep it out we shall. Definitely digging the thickness of that Alaskan pollock, guys, and considering the size of the bun looking a little on the small side, it's still filling it out pretty nicely, so it's definitely proportioned with everything that you're seeing here. And just so you guys know also, this is the first time I'm having a fish fillet in literally like 15, 20 years. No lie, this feels like a brand new experience for me right now, and I can't wait to get into this. So here we go with what I'm hoping is going to be some pretty tasty wild-caught Alaskan pollock as part of the fish fillet here at McDonald's. Let's do it. Yeah, that's some pretty flaky Alaskan pollock goodness with that crispy outer coating and plenty of tartar sauce on this, guys. Just take a look at this on the inside. A very lovely situation. And with that cheese on the very bottom there as well, I'm not really tasting that, believe it or not. I don't really think it needs to be here. But man, a very nice simple ingredients list on this one, and the nice softness of the bun. As you can see, it's got some height to it, especially on the top. Very lovely situation on this day. Let's go for another bite. Pretty good. Oh yeah. I think I see why a lot of you peeps wanted me to give this a shot after all the other fish reviews that I've been doing throughout the last month or so. So guys, I guess I'm technically saving the best for last, right? Because this really is pretty awesome over here. I'm pretty impressed with the flavor of this. And like I mentioned earlier, considering the amount of tartar sauce on this right now, that's lending very heavily to the overall flavor of this on general. But the flakiness of the actual fish itself is really shining through. And again, I'm going to keep showing this to you. Take a look at that. That's almost cooked perfectly, guys. A very solid amount of wild-caught Alaskan pollock. And I got to admit, I am really loving the combination of the flavor with that tartar sauce. Like I said, that cheese is non-existent on the bottom, but from what I'm tasting otherwise, very lovely on this. I see why a lot of peeps like this one. But I gotta be honest, this was only $2 to get on Fridays right now, so considering this is $4.99 normally, no bueno on that, considering the size of this one, guys. I mean, the bun, very, very small, and it really is a small sandwich. I would not pay $5 for this, maybe as a double. But a single? No. $2, pretty awesome value. Let's go for another couple of bites real quick. Pretty tasty. Oh, and swinging on back to the cheese situation real fast, if you're wondering why there's only a half slice of cheese in the filet of fish, believe it or not, that's pretty much to not overpower the flavor of the fish totally there. I guess a half slice of cheese is just mild enough, I think, where it's not going to do anything to the flavor of the fish. Personally, for me, I don't think it needs to be there considering the amount of tartar sauce that's on this, but at the same time, you're getting a lot of goodness there to really kind of make you feel like you don't need the cheese anyway. So I guess it's there for show. It adds some color overall. But generally, guys, I don't think it really needs to be there at all. The flakiness of the fish and the tartar is all you really need with this. If I ever get this again, and I probably will, I'm not going to wait 15 to 20 years from this point. Probably going to say to leave the cheese off completely. It's not really needed. All right, so let's go for one more bite on this one. We'll close it up after the rating. But guys, I'm so glad to have finally given this a shot after so many years and officially here on the channel here in 2021. Let's go for it. Well, there you go with some certified sustainable wild-caught Alaskan pollock, guys, and a very lovely situation it is indeed. I can see why this is a favorite over here at Mickey D's for so many of you guys, and not just during the season of Lent, but year-round. But again, $4.99, no bueno, $2 all the time if you ask me. That's exactly what this is worth. It really feels like more of an upper-scale value-sized sandwich, especially the fish variety. But guys, very, very tasty. Glad to have given this one a shot here on the channel. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the ever-popular filet of fish over here at Mickey D's a pretty rock-solid 7.5 out of 10. I'm not going to go much higher than that because fast food fish is not my favorite, but considering what this is probably one of the upper-tier variants that I've tried, and especially from Mickey D's, it's iconic for a reason. I don't think it really deserves anything above that personally, but the quality of what you're getting is pretty solid, and for $2, I should probably bump that to maybe an 8.5 because the quality for that is pretty good for $2. Outside of that, no bueno for $5. But it's pretty tasty either way because that is some quality fish in that sandwich, by far. All right, so I've got one basic question for you. Outside of the season of Lent, given that we're coming up on Easter right now, is the fillet of fish something that you actually get personally throughout the year? Drop some comments down below. Let me know if this is really your go-to fish sandwich, especially when it comes to fast food. And actually, do you actually enjoy it with the cheese? Do you taste it with the cheese? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Well, it looks like I can scratch this one off the list because the iconic fillet of fish from McDonald's is finally reviewed here on the channel. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.